Okay, partitive articles. What the heck is a partitive article? L'articolo partitivo is an article that is used to say some or any of something, i.e., an indefinite amount. It can be used in both plural and, it can be used with both plural and singular nouns. How is the partitive article formed? The partitive article is formed by adding d to the definite article. It literally means of the. Okay, so I have a little chart here. So for the definite article, which we just covered, we have il, la, l apostrophe, lo, I, le, and li. When you're adding d plus these, it becomes del, della, del, dello, dei, delle, and degli. Are there any other words used to mean some? Okay, so you can use the indefinite adjectives alcune or alcuni to mean some, but this can only be used with countable plural nouns. Okay, for example, piatti, amici, forchette, sedie. There's many, many more, but these are just some examples here. Okay, or number 2, you can use the indefinite adjectives qualche, adjective qualche to mean some, but this can only be used with countable singular nouns. Okay, so instead of piatti, we have piatto, just one plate. Instead of amici, we have amico, one friend, forchetta, one fork, and sedia, one chair. Okay, so it's countable singular nouns. Or number 3, you can use the phrase un po' di to mean a little bit of, but this can only be used with uncountable singular nouns such as milk, cheese, wine, and butter. Okay, latte, formaggio, vino e burro. So you're probably wondering, so what the heck does this all mean? Okay, so we'll give you some examples here to make it a little bit clearer. Okay, so on this side, we have our examples, D plus an article. Okay, so we're going to be using these guys here. And on this side, we're going to be using one of these other ways, okay, an alternative way. So for the first one, do you want some wine? Vuoi del vino? Okay, del vino. Or, because it's an uncountable noun, wine, you can say vuoi un po' di vino? Vuoi un po' di vino? Okay, so we're using number 3 here. I have some fruit. Ho della frutta. Or, because it's an uncountable noun, we could say ho un po' di frutta. Okay, just like up here, un po' di frutta. She buys some cookies. Lei compra dei biscotti. Okay, so we have dei, okay, which is, where is it? Up here. Okay, because biscotti is plural. Okay, masculine plural, biscotti, because it ends in an I there. So we could say dei, or because it's a countable plural noun, we can say lei compra alcuni biscotti, or we can use it in the singular to mean the exact same thing and say qualche biscotto. Okay, it just becomes singular here, but it means the exact same thing. Okay, so qualche, some, alcuni, some. The only difference is that in this case, we're using it as a plural noun, and in this case, we're using it as a singular noun. There are some chairs. Ci sono delle sedie. Okay, delle, because sedie is feminine plural. Or because it's a countable plural noun, we can say ci sono alcune sedie. Alcune sedie. Okay? Or we can make it singular and say qualche sedia. Qualche sedia. We have some friends. Abbiamo degli amici. Okay, degli amici, because it is a masculine plural and it starts with a vowel. Okay, so we're using degli, okay. Or because it's a countable plural noun, we can say noi abbiamo alcuni amici. Alcuni amici by keeping it plural. Or we can use it in the singular and say qualche amico. Okay, qualche amico. Oops. Okay, clear as mud. um, just maybe just study this a bit, and eventually will become clear. And if you're confused, just you can just stick with these guys up here. Once you get a hang of the which definite article to use with the noun, and by adding the D plus a definite article, okay, you can use these for now. And then once you become more comfortable with it, you can use one of these, okay, whichever one is most appropriate for the noun that you're talking about.